Talossa. Both Talossas, one Talossa now. Again. Or will be this Friday. It is 16 April 2012 at 22:39 Eastern Daylight Time. And my name is Kane Gruber. I was formerly known as Chris Gruber. I'm still professionally Chris Gruber, but I didn't like the name. I'm not hiding from my past. I just not fond of the name, plus about 1 billion other people in the world seem to be named Chris. So I chose Kane. My wife actually kind of picked it out in a way. So that sounds like a great name. And then we found out what it meant, which meant battle, little battler, basically. We're like, that makes much more sense than Christ bearer. Because when people think of me, they don't think of pious, dutiful, industrious bearer and follower of Christ. They think combative pain in the ass. There, that's so be it. I wanted to do this because I wanted you to be able to put a name, no, not a name, a face and the voice to the name and the writing, and sometimes the fumble-fingered typing that I deliver online. And this way you can go, oh yeah, I know what he sounds like. I know what it's like to be in the same room with him. He's all right. He's a schmuck, or whatever. And I also wanted to go through some of my Talossan stuff. Forgive me if I look down. It's strangely drawn to the monitor portion of this where I can see my face. And that way I know where I'm at, and I have to keep remembering. Look up the green light as I'm doing this on my iMac. Let's go through. Well, for those who don't know, 38 years old. I turned 38 last month. I've been a Talossan since, I've been officially a Talossan since February 21st, 1998, which means, if you do the math, that a baby born the day I was naturalized as a citizen would now be eligible to be naturalized as a citizen, not just a dandelion. So my citizenship is as long as some folks' lifetimes. I don't know what to say next. I'm just going to keep on talking, filling space until I come up with something. Originally in Talossan, my name was Christopher Kurt Lauromansch, which means Christopher Curtis Gruber. Basically, Lauromansch means miner, one who mines, digs in the earth, and that's what I thought Gruber meant. And then it became Caveir because I thought it meant one who lives in a cave. I was getting there along the right lines. It comes from eine Grube, which is kind of the same place that the word groove in English language came from. It means depression, pit, or hollow, which is, is a small valley, which means Gruber essentially means pit dweller, or hollow dweller, which is essentially the same as hobbit. So Gruber, hobbit, same thing. And if you look here at my library, right here is a stack and this whole part of this shelf right here, all that, and a little bit over here, just a couple. This is my Middle Earth collection. I actually have 5 copies of Lord of the Rings. Long story, I'll explain it. Yes, this is an official Talossan flag. And now that we're doing the reunion, I can break it back out. It's been sitting on the shelf. I put it through the wash not that long ago, and it looks great. I just don't have a flagpole or any place to hang it up, except perhaps, I guess, over the walls. This is my office, you're seeing. I'm trying to do this right. Right there is a map of Liberty City from Grand Theft Auto 4, fun game. There's my American flag, because I like America. And these are maps of Grand Theft Auto, Liberty City and Grand Theft Auto 3 and Liberty City Stories. I like it because it has to do with New York, and I love the city of New York. Behind me, you will see a vintage camera. Oh, gosh. Want to see a vintage camera? Check this out. All right. Let me get that for you. Excuse my informality. This is who I generally am. This is a Leica knockoff that Sears put out. It's actually called Tower, which of course is reversed on the camera because of thingies. But my great-grandfather apparently owned this at one time. And it was made by a camera company called the Nippon Camera Company. I have gotten a little off track, have I not? You see my G, my rainbow apple sticker. You see the refrigerator I have here. You see my 46-inch television, microphone for recording. You see my video games. You see a copy of Lord of the Rings, the second printing, by the way, 1966, second American printing, or American edition, I can never remember. You see my Obi-Wan Kenobi lightsaber hilt. And behind there, that white long thing that goes behind a bunch of other things, that's the removable blade. That is my trophy right there. It looks like a little running man. It is. It's for my fantasy football, American football specifically. This is my office pantry right here. Where it means I keep my snacks and stuff in there. Because, you know, I'm a fat man. And being fat, it's a full-time job. I've got my role-playing game books, which includes World of Warcraft and AD&D. Old 2nd edition Dungeons & Dragons stuff. 3rd edition. 3.5 edition. I got my Dungeon Master's Guide. I've got 4th edition. I've got Player's Handbook from the 1st edition, because I'm a big old nerd. Anyway, that's some of what I've got. Anyway, then I came out with realizing the last name is Dalnava, which means of the hollow. So like Hollow Dweller, Dalnava, and talking to Lord Baron Captain Van Hooligan Pants, really said, yep, Dalnava, that's the best name you could have picked. That fits the definition, Hollow Dweller. And the first name, I tried a couple things. I tried Vatal, which means battle, but it means small battle, so I thought maybe that's what I should do, but I just didn't care for the way it sounded, so I realized you don't really name a person Battle. If you mention battle in their in the name meaning, you really mean that they're somebody who engages in battle or war or fight, a fighter, a warrior. And so I found a word for warrior, which was Tamoran or Tamaran. Forgive my Talossan. It may be quite ugly. It may be good. I don't know. I'm better at pronunciation than I am at memorizing, being fluent in a foreign language. And Talossan, I'd say, is a foreign language to me. And today, Lord Baron Von Hooligan and myself kind of went and gave Tamoran a nickname. He was thinking Tommy, T-A-M-I. But I'm not a Tommy. And I suggested maybe the nickname that my older son calls me, because he doesn't call me Dad because he was raised by his mother and his stepfather, and I never even met him until last year. Long, exciting story. I have a lot of drama. But the Ukrainian word for dad is tato, T-A-T-O. And so, what do I call him? Hooligan, I guess. The Hool and I both kind of around the same time were like, hey, how about Tato is a nickname for Tamaran? Why not? You know, it all starts somewhere, and so that way you can refer to me as Sir Tato. And I'd kind of like that. That'd be cool. So that's where I am. Tato Dal Nava. Tabaran. And I'm a little more excited for the Reunification. I hate that. I came up with a different word. Returniture. And Hooligan loved it, so I think. I prefer to use it than Reunification. Reunification. And it feels so good. So I prefer returniture if you're going to be coining clever words or semi-clever words to signify the reunification of the Talossas, the Res Publica, and the kingdom, Regipets. And I initially thought, this may not be a good idea, and I still have this cautious side of me. But I am fairly excited about this, and I will tell you more in 1 minute. I just wanted to break this up into some segments so that you didn't get beat up by pow. There you go. It's a big old fucking video right at you. Oh, did I not mention that I curse a lot? I do. So if you're looking for an elder statesman with a sense of gravitas that everyone can look at, yeah, get the fuck out of here. You're not getting that. But all right, on to part 2.